All right, so, I mean, take us through the full tour.
It's about ripening. We're about 75 degrees.
Yeah.
And this is where all the tomatoes
all these gas tomatoes get their color.
It'd be like this and then turn out to be like this.
Or all the, yeah, exactly.
Well,
right.
We have a department that runs tomatoes and they go through all the cases, make sure that they're uniform color, you get the right sizing. This is where your tomatoes are pretty much ripe. Right. With this room here, it controls it so they won't go overripe.
Exactly.
It'll keep them at a certain stage.
Right. You know, all these avocados they're coming out of Mexico, right?
Yeah.
Great problem.
And you know, he's organic.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
This right here is all your stone fruit.
Okay.
All this stuff is pre-packed already, 10-ton units.
Yeah, these are gorgeous. Oh, these are beautiful.
Wow. The reason why we pack them like this is all this goes to Vegas.
Okay.
So what it is we have people that sort out all the fruit. Make sure you get uniformity, quality.
Right. I mean, clearly.
Because the trip from here to Vegas is pretty far.
Yeah.
We don't want to make sure that we don't mess up.
Line up at sorbet with these ones and fill them, put the cap back on. Unbelievable presentation. Just wonderful.
Notice it's got colder here now.
Right, of course.
So this, what it is that we'll control the temperature, make sure that the fruit doesn't ripen.
Right.
We'll control it, make sure it doesn't stay,
this is
at a certain level.
Ready to ship now.
Ready to ship.
When you get this and you put these, when you put these things together, man, this is so happening. I was getting these for a while. When Colorado had their big fires, 2 years after is when you find all the morels. And the greatest thing, combination with these, is to do sauteed sauces like with white figs and morel mushroom together. Unbelievable, man. The farmer is a messenger from the earth soil to the chef's plate, and that's truly what's happening. And this is not farm. I mean, this is just God or whatever your belief is. I mean, when you look at this. Oh my God!
Look what I did to him, Mike. He went to squeeze my hand, but he asked him if he could squeeze it.
Right. No, there's no way. I can't squeeze that.
I locked him right in there, baby.
Absolutely.
Just getting ready to go out and hunt chanterelle mushrooms, and had an amazing night last night. We went out with Terry, the owner of Joy Wines, and it's appropriately named the Joy de Vivre that she lives. It's like her son is with her every step of the way. But her joy, I'm feeling it this morning because we drank a lot of wine last night. And then this guy behind the camera, Tom Plant, just laid one on me last night. A bottle of wine that, I'm not even sure what it was, but it was so red. The sediment was so heavy that the cork was black when he pulled it out, and it was one of the greatest wines. Look at these mushrooms. Very interesting. I've never seen this growth. This is a boletus. This is what it looks like to me. This is a boletus.
And what is a boletus?
A boletus is a sep. And some of those sep mushrooms, the false seps can be poisonous. So that's why I'm touching them with a rake and not with my hands. If you scratch the bottom of it and the boletus turns blue, hence boletus, then you know that it's a sep that's eatable. All right, so this is what we're out here trying to find. This looks, it still could be a false chanterelle, but this really does, this to me, we'll find out as soon as I cut it, if this is the real deal or false. The texture feels like a real chanterelle, and oh my God.
Look at it, it is.
How beautiful is this mushroom? Look at this mushroom. You know, this is gorgeous. Rather than going in the aroma, the fragrance of this. Important, when picking chanterelle, that you leave the mycelium in the ground. We want these to be here when we come back, and if we just rip it out of the ground, we're gonna tear all the mycelium out of the ground, and they're not gonna be any for other people hunting or for the next years. So let's cover up that mycelium. I see another one up here. Let's get up here and get this. It's one of the most exhilarating, you know, scores when you find them, 20, 30 years. And it's just, you know, I feel like a kid when I find something, you know what I mean? It's just awesome. That looks like a boletus, but I don't know it well enough to even touch it. Some mushrooms are so poisonous that you can touch them with your hands and then touch your face later with it, and I mean, or put your hands in your mouth, and people have died from that stuff.